Hello there, folks. Welcome back to Town of Salem. Valerious made me laugh at the bastard.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Town of Salem.
Jesus, it's not Town of Salem, is it? It's Towns. Fuck off. God, you threw me off so much, you bastard.
Welcome back.
So, welcome back, Valerious.
I wish Morgan Freeman just did Let's Plays. I mean, honestly.
That would be good, actually.
So,
why are there no celebrities, right, that have done anything like that, okay? Other than the Chuckle Brothers did Hitman, which was, I didn't watch it, but I'm sure it was fucking hilarious.
It would have been funnier if Hitman had been co-op, and they would have, like, picked up a dead body, and people carrying around going, to me, going out when there's a cop there. Well, back in.
Classic gags.
Classic gags.
But yeah, you're right, someone like Morgan Freeman would be amazing.
Now, as you might notice,
I like it when they get people to do epic narrations on games like Civ, right? Civ famously had Leonard Nimoy on Civ 4 doing the narrations, okay, who was Spock, obviously. Yeah. And then Civ 6 is Sean Bean. That's going to be fucking amazing.
Right? When they do Let's Plays, they should do Let's Plays of games that would actually suit them. Like, Morgan Freeman would suit anything, right? Yeah. But say, like, if you had Gandhi doing a Let's Play, he won't really be the most exciting person for 007 or something.
He's dead for it. He's dead for years.
Yeah, I'm on about people like that. Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King's dead.
Some person who's not dead.
All Valerious' fucking celebrity references are so old that they're all just dead.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. But no one wants to watch him play video games.
Playing worms. Right?
Donald Trump. War building simulator 20 minutes.
Playing worms.
Donald Trump plays Civ, just builds the Great Wall. Game over. That's it, I win. Build a wall.
Build a wall, keeping them all out. Don't let them in.
Goddamn Mexicans can't get in. Better shut him out.
You know the problem with Mexicans? They come in and look at me when I'm shitting. Wow. That's why I'm so angry. There's so many pinatas of Trump at the moment as well.
I'm not surprised. He's got the right sort of face for it.
You want to smash his face in? Do it now with a pinata.
You want to beat the shit out of Donald Trump? Well, now you can, buddy.
But imagine Morgan Freeman, right? Not playing Towns, but playing, like, Town of Salem or something like that, and he's just like, so as we can see, I pulled the Jester. Now, obviously, the Jester is quite a hard class to play.
I'm going to call them all cunts.
So that I get hung. Just slowly leans over to the keyboard. Good morning, cunts. Everyone just hangs in.
I'm Morgan Freeman. Please don't hang me.
Like and favorite and subscribe.
Oh man,
I want Sean Connery to do one.
The new fucking meta for jesters is just claiming Survivor Day 1.
Yeah,
it's like I've seen so many jesters get hung that way.
Yeah,
in ranked as well. It's just like the very next day people are like, right, hang the serve claim, freaking jester. God damn it! And we're always someone like the jailer who votes guilty. It's like, for fuck's sake.
To be fair, I seem to be the first person who thought of that fucking lookout thing. Now everyone does.
Yeah.
It's like every single person does it. I know. It's like, why? I thought that up on my own. That was one of the things I actually did.
That was my tactic, man.
That was my own idea. Why doesn't anybody love me? Think of some more celebrities that'd be funny playing games. Jack Black playing Candy Crush.
Jack Black playing Candy Crush.
You got to think of a celebrity in a game that'd be quite interesting to see. Like, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger playing Punch Club. World Wrestling Federation. Something like that. Who else is it?
What you needed someone with a distinctive voice, though, because that's why Morgan Freeman's so good. It's just that he has a distinctive voice for it.
No, I think it'd be quite funny to watch Arnold Schwarzenegger play Punch Club, and it's like he can't do anything during the fight, so he's just sat there going, "Get down! Hit him in the jaw!"
But, to be honest, I mean, how hard must it be for Arnold Schwarzenegger to use a keyboard when your arms are that fucking huge? I mean, like, your arms must be by default, due to the huge pecs and huge biceps, he would need like a double-length keyboard just to be able to put his hands on it.
Either he puts his keyboard in half, or he just gets a kid to sit on his lap and do all the keyboard stuff. I mean, Punch Club.
What are you even playing?
Well, he's got sons and shit, you know. That's what.
His sons are probably like your age.
What happens when Dad has to use a computer? He doesn't go and use it in fucking self, does he? He comes over here and goes, "Will you two do this computer shit? Because you're so much better at it than me." Because I'm old.
Can you figure out how to burn a disc for me? It's like, oh god. What are you trying to do? It's like I'm trying to burn an audio CD. It's like, who the fuck burns audio CDs? What the hell?
I need it for my Walkman cassette. It takes 4 AAA batteries.
I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna actually have to go and look that up because it's been so long since I've burned an audio CD.
He came over to me once. He said, "Have you got anything to clean a CD with?" I was like, "No, it's getting even older. This is just ridiculous to clean a CD." Like, what the fuck? It's like I'm waiting.
Pull out a shotgun. Yeah, how about this?
I'm waiting for the day goes. Have you got anything to clean the CD drive? Because you used to always have that fucking
disc with the brush on. Fucking disc with the brush.
And it used to be like, "You will now listen to calming music."
Oh yeah, the shit on that.
Yeah.
Because it used to have audio instructions. It'd be like, skip to track 3 now. And then it goes,
skip to track 3 now. Ooh, that's dirty. Skip to track 8. This is going to take a while.
What the fuck? This merchant won't buy a single fucking thing.
Yeah,
he only sells wooden shit.
Buy some logs off him. Problem solved. Buy a log off him. One log.
One log.
One log. One log. We'll have that log. Thank you.
Thank you for the log. No, fuck off. Don't come back to Derpsville unless you've got some better shit.
Well, I've got some better shit in the state of iron tools. You boys still playing with the iron tools?
Kids still playing with the Pokemons?
The Pokemon cards?
It's so weird that Pokemon is now a thing again. Like, it's huge again.
Someone did point out that Pokemon seems to be trying to make us make friends for years. When Pokemon first came out, it was like you can link up with your mates if you really want to and swap things.
Yeah, but you couldn't get all the Pokemon if you didn't do that. So me and you bought a link cable to link 2 Game Boys together just to get like certain Pokemon.
Later on, you started getting like the leaf green with the little thing in the back, which was more wireless. It was like Bluetooth, and you had to sit with your mate, and you could go see each other's secret bases and battle on teams and such. Then suddenly it went into kind of more online stuff, and you could go to events and get event Pokemon. Then there was even more event Pokemon to basically go, look, come to all our events.
You could get event Pokemon directly from the very start. You could get Mew that way.
But now it's basically, yeah, but I mean like event Pokemon of where you go in there.
Didn't we Game Shark a fucking Mew in as well, now that I think about it? Because I'm pretty sure I had a Mew.
You didn't have to go to the event to get that. They just told you a bit of code to get it.
Oh, was it code-based?
But that's the thing, in the old days, they didn't have anything like that. Where now, it's like they give you, let's say a ruby red shiny Gyarados that's level 69 and can never be leveled. And yet that seems very pointless, but it's made by Nintendo. So you've got a Pokemon that was made by Nintendo.
Wow.
And that's the event Pokemon, in a nutshell. And then essentially after that, right, then
you
started bringing it...
Gyarados in a nutshell.
Yeah, well then they started bringing it out now, where you go to game shops and hang out with friends and do battles and get more Pokemon. And now they brought out Pokemon Go, which is literally, you sit in your bed in the morning, it goes, nope, gotta get up, go patch your own Pokemon. Yeah. You can't just lay in bed anymore.
That is the thing, it's like, Pokemon Go doesn't actually work on my phone, so I can't even play it for a start, so thanks Nintendo. But also it's like, I've heard it's pretty crashy and shit as well.
The location's very crap on it. I've not had it crash, but the location's very
I only get 300 meg of fucking data a month, so it really wouldn't be any useful for me.
Actually, you'd be surprised. I think it uses...
My phone battery lasts about 5 fucking minutes anyway, because it's a Samsung.
Yeah, but it does drain a lot of battery. People
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Before I even play Pokemon Go, it's like, it already drains it to fuck. So it's like, imagine what it's going to be like playing Pokemon Go. It would just be dead in seconds. And on top of all that, oh, you made me forget what I was going to say.
Well, it stopped me halfway through my data fucking server.
What was I going to say?
I've been around
Carry on.
Samsung phones.
I can't be asked to go walking. That was it.
The data that it uses, some people have actually noticed that it's less than even like a gig a month. Really? That it's like really, really little amount of data. So people have unlimited data. It's like, it's just not worth it. Although, to be fair, I'm fairly sure someone was on about that T-Mobile thing where you get unlimited Pokemon data, and they were like, the only way that would ever be useful is if you played, like, 7 days a week, like, for 3 months solid.
Well,
just to get all that data.
People have gone a bit nuts over it.
I know, but those are the people that have gone stupidly nuts.
Did you see the guy I retweeted who's quit his job to become a Pokemon Master?
Yeah. Pokemon Master.
What about
Everyone wants to be a Pokemon Master. I mean, even Jade hates Pokemon. But the minute she started reading up on Pokemon, she was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And then, like, I showed her all the weird things. Like Hypno takes kids when they're asleep and things like that.
Yeah.
That's
true.
In the latest Pokemon,
what does he do with them?
In the latest Pokemon, there's one that floats around and it like giggles, so kids catch onto it and then it floats them away, and you never see your child again. Nice. So Pokemon has some fucking weird Pokemon in there, to be honest.
What's that kind of rapey one that's like dresses up like Pikachu?
It's a ghosty one. It's not very rapey. It's just
pretty rapey, Hilarious. Have you seen it?
It likes love. It wants
love.
It
likes love.
It wants love.
It fucking really wants love.
There's also, as well, quite a few parts where the Pokemon species actually reference them eating. and one of them was a fish that's meant to look like really cute and everything, and it sticks its like mouth, that it's got a really long kind of pin-through mouth, into a fish and drains its insides. And this is written on a Pokedex. It's like, this is meant to be for kids, apparently.
Well, it wasn't. I mean, it never really was for kids.
Everyone keeps saying, it's for kids, it's Pokemon, it's for kids.
There's this whole sort of, it's for
Pokemon.
Kids. It wasn't, okay?
Pokemon, you got Pikachu, I got Charizard, oh, Pokemon.
Do you know where that came from? The same way that all this fucking bullshit comes from. Nintendo made the video game, okay, for the Game Boy, and it's kind of cool. It's not really aimed at kids. It's just, you know, it's a family friendly because it's a Nintendo game. They specialize in family friendly games. Okay,
they put only 2 dicks in it.
The anime starts over in Japan, and then obviously when it gets over here,
it turns into a cartoon.
Exactly.
And Dragon Ball Z,
whenever they steal an anime, they kiddify it, which is why like you can get animes in Japan that have like blood and guts and swearing and sex in. And then it comes over to England, and it's just a kid's cartoon.
I know.
One Piece being a perfect example. The amount of censorship they've had to do to like turn that into a kid's cartoon is bizarre.
Removing the cleavages.
And just everything, every reference to smoking, for example, despite like one of the characters being made of fucking smoke.
And cold smoker.
He's actually cold smoker. He has 2 cigars in his mouth at all time. They've had to censor literally everything about him, but it's not for kids. It's got cross dressing in there, gender fluidity, the hypersexualizism, homosexuality when he goes to live on the gay island. As well.
I think the 4Kids one is 200 episodes behind now.
I know,
because the amount they're trying to do.
Exactly, because they have to spend like fucking months censoring an episode down to like, okay, how can we remove all the references to the fact that Sanjay's on an island full of like transgender gentlemen who want to bomb him,
and that, you know, Nami gets raped in the shower and shit, you know.
Exactly, Brock's obsession with panties. You know, it's like all this has to be stripped out to the point where it literally makes no sense. Like we were saying, you know, about the who's that guy?
Oh my god, do you reckon?
Sanji with the lollipop, and he throws the lollipop into the pile of cannonballs and it explodes because in the original it was a cigarette, not a lollipop. Yeah. But they just left it in, just like, yep, throw the lollipop in.
Do you reckon with Brooke, they'll just change it? So instead of, can I see your panties, it'll be, can I have some tea or something like that?
Yeah, probably. And then someone drops their pants for him. It's like, what? How is that relevant?
And then he gets slapped every time he has a
Then he gets a nosebleed. Oh my god, yeah, every time he... Now he's just slapping him.
Tea, that's all. Yeah, I don't think they'd say tea, that's in the English one. Oh, tea, that's all.
Oh my god.
The thing is, you can't even like leave it in Japanese. Like, if you wanted to just go, oh yeah, I can't be arsed censoring this, we'll just leave it Japanese and put subtitles on that are different. It's like when Brooke speaks, he says, pantsu. Can I see your pantsu?
But that is why it ended up being a kids thing, because, you know, as soon as it got taken over by the Western audience, they put it on kids' TV, and the kids' TV slots, the kids watched it, boom, there you go, Pokemon.
Michael Bay got hold of it, remove the boobs, add more explosions, shake the camera!
I mean, there's even an episode of Pokemon that is banned, that never got shown over here. It's the one where Misty's in a bikini and Ash says something overtly sexual.
Is that the one where James has boobs?
No, that one's actually allowed. Again, cross-dressing.
Porygon is that one got banned as well for giving epilepsy.
Yeah, but that was
I went and watched
genuine reason behind.
I went and watched it. Right, I've seen more stuff on the web give me epileptic fits than that.
Yeah, but you don't have epilepsy. The point is, if you have epilepsy, that shit fucks you up.
Even so, I've seen some things on TV that have been a bit more intense than that.
Yeah, but it's not about intensity. It's about whether or not it causes you to have an epileptic fit. Which it does. It's to do with strobing effects.
It's like, you know, when you play Batman, every now and then you get a little flash on the screen. If you play Beat Hazard, it like proper pounds the living crap out of your head. And then at the beginning it has, don't play this if you're epileptic. I actually bought that for a friend once, didn't realise he was epileptic. He booted it up, thank God it said that at the beginning. He said it didn't help though that it says that at the beginning with flashing lights.
Thing is, if you are epileptic, you've just got to, you know, you've got to take it upon yourself to be careful about those sort of things anyway. So when you play a video game, you've got to expect there's always a chance it could do something like that.
If you are epileptic, just close your eyes, get someone else to narrate it as you play.
Morgan Freeman, Bradley.
Now you're flying
you are in a room. There's a table. On the table is a hedgehog. Fuck off, Morgan Freeman! What is wrong with you?
On the table is a penguin. It's erect. Its penis is pointing directly towards your mouth.
Wow. Stupid, sexy penguins.
You may want to escape. I was trying to think where that voice reminds me of now. I'm sure there's something very similar with that voice. Only about penguins and dicks.
It's that guy, isn't it? Just the nature documentaries on YouTube.
Oh, Zebra.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I'm sure
he
there's
sounds
someone
just
else
like
as well.
Morgan Freeman.
Now, what you need to realise, young one,
That's Sean Connery.
is that the penguin is going to rape your asshole. No, Sean Connery, you got to have more of an apple in your mouth. Oh, Sharon.
This apple is delicious.
It's called Chinese. What a
this apple.
You even said delicious. You went, oh, this apple is delicious.
Oh, God.
Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air. Because I'm Sean Connery, motherfuckers.
Oh, I'm too hot now, Lois. I'm fucking roasting.
And there you see the townies.
I'm literally dripping.
Starting their day, dripping with sweat.
I am dripping with sweat. It's too fucking hot today, but we had to get this done because you've been in Portugal for 2 weeks and we're massively behind.
Glamming their bodies together with the sweaty trickle of sweatness.
It's all over my face.
That's what she said.
Nice.
Here we can see that the penguin is a mighty majestic beast, except when it's being fucked by a sea lion.
Wow, that would be pretty horrific to see.
It happens.
Yeah, I know.
There's no stories
they
about
get raped by seals. Is it sea lions?
Sea lions or seals, one of them. I think it's sea lions.
I think it's sea lions, isn't it? They're the vicious ones.
Yeah, but it's because they're like
seals,
the young and the practicing.
Seals don't have the mobility because they just sort of flop around. Because they're like, you know...
Hey buddy, I'm a seal.
Hey buddy, you want to give me some fish? I'm quite fat. I'm quite slippery. Come and stroke me. I'm filled with blubber. I'm just going to rub myself on you. Get some fish. Oh no, penguin. Look out. It's my dick. Stupid pervy seals.
And here we see the penguin has been destroyed. The darkest of TV shows. The destruction of penguins.
I just don't know why the seals are like a cross between a Herbert from Family Guy and fucking Charlie the Unicorn. Hey, you okay there, bud? You can't hear something, son of a bitch. You brought your kids to come see me. I'm the bottom fucking fish. Yeah, something would have to chew the legs off. Oh my god.
The other thing that's in my brain during that entire sentence was, I also have to suck the dicks. Super sexy feel.
Hey there, buddy. Hey there, I brought you a fish. It's covered in mustard. Why?
Exactly. Why?
Why?
Oh, God. Do you remember when we first started out on Towns? I'm sure there was an episode that was really, really early on where we actually spoke about Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged.
Did we?
Yeah, it was like super early on though. You even did the Taya voice and everything.
It must have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that for fucking ages, man.
If I remember, I think your Taya voice was something like, friendship is the best thing ever.
That's my Valentine.
Friendship.
My breasts.
My voice.
Oh, right. It's really warm, Velerious, so I haven't really done much. I've just sort of paved this roof, or roofed this roof, I should say.
Paving.
But remind me next time that Craig Gummersalt says we need to put a back entrance in the atelier.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, come out here with a road.
That's quite smart.
To connect to this.
Yes.
So, remember that.
Smart little bastard. I too once had more brain cells than a gerbil, but I don't anymore.
Craig Gummersall, he's the love child of
Sean
Connery and Craig Gummersall. He's his own father.
The love child of Craig and Gummersall. Craig Gummersall.
Brilliant. Right, let's leave it there, Velerious, because I need to go outside and just like dip my head in the pond, I think.
In fact, your wrists are freezing, mate, so I don't know. Your wrists are nice and cold.
Look at my forehead. Yeah. It's dripping.
Oh, yeah, I get like that.
Oh, my God.
Just even in Portugal. I went... This is quite a funny story, okay? It does involve pooping. So...
Tell the poop story.
I was in Portugal, right? For some strange reason, their toilets have no windows, okay?
Right.
Now, bear in mind how hot it is in Portugal.
Yeah.
Right? And the toilet is tiny. Okay, so I went in there to go have a poop, and I'm sat in there, right? And obviously, different food, different textures. Your body's not really acclimatized to just, open up and have a proper poop.
Yeah.
So I'm sat there, like, pushing it, right? And the sweat literally started dripping on the floor. And I made a puddle around the toilet of sweat. And then afterwards, when I came out, I need a towel to dry the bathroom. It's so wet. It was so hot. And then my bumhole was like so sore.
Oh, wow. Well, that's
what a place to leave it.
I guess that's the best place
Story
to leave
time
it.
with Velerious.
Enjoy that mental image of Velerious' sweaty bumhole. I'll pause Derpsville.
It's all over the floor in a puddle.
And we'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.